Supplementary cause list, item number 1 for pronouncement of judgment.
I'll read out only the operative portion. Sorry, Mr. Novi.
Lovely, sorry, Lordship.
I find that, you see, procedure has been followed. It's up to you how you interpret the judgment.
Lordship.
I'll just read the operative portion. In the facts and circumstances of the case as has been depicted above, this court is of the considered opinion that there is nothing wrong with the procedure and process adopted by the concerned authority, that is the Executive Committee of the District Council, in placing the petitioner under suspension pending inquiry, and his rights have not been violated. As such, he is still allowed to take part in the inquiry proceedings. Accordingly, this petition is found to be devoid of merit. The same is hereby dismissed. Any interim order passed in this regard is hereby vacated. Petition disposed of, no cause. Thank you.
Public.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 4, Your Lordship.
Item number?
Item number 4, Your Lordship.
4.
I pray for 3 weeks' time, Your Lordship, to file an
This
affidavit.
matter was heard.
Your Lordship, they're supposed to file one additional affidavit to bring on record
The age proof.
age proof.
Oh. You're saying that the
Regarding
petitioner was overage at the time
overage
of
at the
appointment
time, yes.
on premium by the petitioner. This is matter after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
Please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 6. Lordship, I pray for 1 week's time.
Number?
6.
What is this matter about?
Illegally issuing of landholding certificate.
Landholding certificate, Lordship.
By the
By the revenue officer of Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Council.
two matter. We'll go after vacation.
Your Lordship.
Obliged, Lordship.
On premium by petitioner. This is matter after vacation.
Public.
Daily cause list, item number 1.
May it please Your Lordship, I pray if this matter may come up at the end of the board, Your Lordship, as the conducting counsel is on his way, Your Lordship.
In that case, Your Lordship, let it come on a Monday, Your Lordship.
No, Your Lordship, today only, because last time also
Come
it so
on Monday, Your
happened, Your
Lordship,
Lordship.
The bill application.
Lordship, or tomorrow, Your Lordship.
Lordship, last time also we were not able to summon anything because of some defects, Your Lordship. I pray if this matter may come up today itself, Your Lordship, at the end of the board.
Let it come tomorrow, Your Lordship.
Let it come here on board, Mr. I doubt if this court will.
Lordship, I have to attend. I have a hearing matter also before.
Your colleague will be here. If at all, see, I have not read the file. If at all, CD is required or this or that, then we'll see.
No, Your Lordship. In this case, what happened? If it's charge sheeted, 8 witness, 4 had already been examined and cross-examined, and even in the petition also there is no FIR, there is no charge sheet, Your Lordship. They have not annexed even the FIR, even the charge sheet also. It's incomplete application, Your Lordship, in my humble and respectful submission.
So we'll look into it.
At the end of the board, Lordship. Much
End
obliged,
of the board.
Lordship.
Item number 2.
So in this case, I need to file my affidavit, but not yet got any instruction. It will come after 3 weeks.
Have you filed? Who will wait then? Mr. R. Devnath, Leonard, CGC, appearing for the respondent 1 and 2 has 2 Union of India has submitted that he has not yet received any instruction as regard filing of the counter affidavit in this matter. It is prayed that this matter may be. It is prayed that the said counter affidavit may be allowed to be filed within the next date fix. As prayed,
3 weeks.
prayed for, this is matter of the petition.
Much obliged.
Item number 3.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, I pray if this matter may come at the end of the board, your Lordship, as the learned DSGI is on legs, your Lordship.
End of the board.
Obliged, your Lordship.
Item number 5.
Your Lordship, there's a similar matter pending before the division bench. Should have a bearing in this case. Still waiting the outcome of that as well.
Then counsel for the petitioner has submitted that European for the respondent.
The state respondent.
Then counsel, then counsel for the petitioner has submitted that there is a similar matter pending before the division bench of this court, dealing with practically the same subject matter, and as such, it is prayed that this matter may be adjourned for the time being. Since the outcome of the matter before the division bench would have a bearing on the issues raised before this court in this petition. On pre-made, this is matter up to 2 weeks.
Second call, item number 1.
How many witnesses have been examined, Mr.?
4, your Lordship.
Yes.
If Lordship kindly come to page 9 at paragraph 15 of the petition, your Lordship.
Oh yes.
Lordship, that humbly submit 4 out of 8 that had been examined and cross-examined, your Lordship. Then another aspect of the matter also, your Lordship, is that it is an incomplete application, your Lordship. The fact remains that the case has been charge-sheeted. Even there is the FI also has not been enclosed, and the copy of the charge sheet also has not been enclosed. And as such, your Lordship, we are not aware, your Lordship, what is the quantity involved with the case law is not known, your Lordship.
Yes, Mr.
Is it an incomplete application, your Lordship?
Your Lordship, if I may be allowed to move the petition first, your Lordship. Your Lordship, this is an application on liberty of the accused person, your Lordship. Raising these kind of technicalities in this kind of bail application, your Lordship, I humbly submit is not necessary, your Lordship. I have a copy of the FIR with me, your Lordship. I am ready to submit it now itself. Your Lordship, in this case, I am relying on some procedural lapses. So I am praying before your Lordship to kindly call for the records. If records are called for, your Lordship, everything will be there on the record.
Since it has been submitted by the learned AG
Yes.
that about 4 witnesses have been examined.
4 witnesses have already
So
been.
this court would like to know, you see, if something has come up in the course of their deposition.
Yes, sir.
We will call for the records, Mr.
Lordship, and that I would humbly submit calling for the record, Lordship,
Calling for the
would
records?
amount
No,
to
call-
stay of the proceeding, Your Lordship.
no. See, I'm not calling. I'm
Lordship,
not.
I have the case
I'm
diary
not,
with me.
I'm not staying the
I have the
proceeding.
case diary.
If you
I'll
have-
call the case diary.
If
Your
you have the
Lordship.
case diary, fine. But if you can give me copies of those.
It's
I
Lordship.
have copies with me.
It is
the
for the.
decision.
Yes.
It is for the accused, Your Lordship, because he's seeking for bail, Your
Anyway,
Lordship.
as far as this court is concerned, I would like to have a look at all the evidence that has been recorded so far. Because your case, even if you see, you are moving on technical grounds or whatever, the fact remains that matter has been charge sheeted,
Matter has been
and
charged.
you are entitled only to argue on merits.
On
Yes,
merits.
on merits. Yes.
And how would we determine merits? Only from the charge sheet
Yes, sir.
or the proceedings.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So to that extent, well, if a copy of the charges is there with the
Yes, he has to
prosecution
file,
file.
Your Lordship, those documents.
But at least I'm not staying the proceeding. You see, it will go on. There's no question of it.
Yes, Your Lordship.
The only thing is that at least I'm requesting the parties to furnish me copies of this.
Lordship, let the accused bring on record, Your Lordship, the copy of the FIR, the copy of the charge sheet, as well as the deposition of those for which had already been examined and cross-examined.
If I may, Your Lordship, I didn't even get a chance to move the case, Your Lordship, even on the last day today, Your Lordship. I'm not relying on the depositions. I'm not questioning the evidences of the prosecution witnesses, Your Lordship. In this case, the co-accused who is facing trial along with my accused have been released on bail by this honorable court on 16th of November 2023, Your Lordship. Depositions were also called for at that period of time, Your Lordship.
That is exactly the point.
Yes,
You see,
Your Lordship.
it doesn't mean that once a co-accused has been released,
Yes, Your Lordship.
the principle of parity will be applied uniformly.
The standing is different, Your Lordship. But Your Lordship, in the judgment, Your Lordship, I have the order passed by Your Lordship, has relied on few judgments in that case, has considered
That is
intermediate
only
quantity
that is discussion.
has been seized
That
in
is
this
only
case.
discussion on the principle of
Yes, Your Lordship.
of the case as such. That is why you see it will be important for this court to look and to at least determine prima facie what is the complicity of the accused.
Yes.
To that extent, if nothing is can be attributed to you, or you've been falsely implicated, so on and so forth, then that's it. But if there is even a small iota of facts or circumstances which will link you to the offence
Yes.
in the PS case, except in very exceptional circumstances. So we'll call for the records. Today is
Today is 5th, Your Lordship.
by Monday.
Lordship, I can have the case diary. I can call for the case diary.
As far as you're concerned, case diary will be.
But so far, the evidence, Your Lordship, he has to file. Your Lordship.
Can you do it by Monday?
He has to file, Your Lordship.
I have a certified copy, Your Lordship, with me.
Okay.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes,
If Your
yes,
Lordship
record.
kindly fixes it on Friday, Your Lordship. Today is
Let it be
Tuesday.
on Monday, Your Lordship, on 11.
No, we'll have it on Friday.
Your Lordship.
Heard Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. N.D. Shulai, Learned AAG, who at the outset has raised certain objection as regard the presentation of this petition, to say that copy of the FIR and the charge sheet has not been enclosed in this petition by the petitioner. It is also pointed out that the petitioner has made an averment in this petition to the extent that 4 of the 8 prosecution witnesses have got their evidence recorded. However, copies of such evidence has not been placed before this court to allow the court to produce the same. In reply, the counsel for the petitioner has submitted that he may be allowed to furnish the required documents and for this matter to be heard on the next date fix. Accordingly, the petitioner is directed to furnish the said copies, particularly of the FIR, charge sheet, and the deposition, and copies of the deposition of the said 4 witnesses. As prayed for, this is matter on.
With advance copy to me, Your Lordship. I'll have to go through, Your Lordship, there.
Yes, by tomorrow. Your
As prayed for, this is matter on 8th.
highly obliged.
Second call, item number 3.
May I please, Your Lordship? My Lord, this application is for grant of bail for 2 accused, Sujit Kumar Rai and Vicky Kumar. Your Lordship, Vicky Kumar was driving a local taxi and 2 passengers on 24/5/2023. 2 passengers, Your Lordship, hired the taxi. And since it was night time, Vicky Kumar requested his cousin brother also to accompany him as a matter of safety, for safety purpose. Your Lordship, on 24th May 2023, these accused persons arrested along with 2 others who hired that local taxi on 24th and alleged on the ground that some contraband, they are involved in some contraband or there may be some contraband in the vehicle. Your Lordship, they checked the vehicle, they checked the vehicle, nothing was found. Your Lordship, thereafter, it was alleged that some contraband was recovered from forest area in the Rivoi district, and they took them to the place where the contraband was recovered. It was ganja, 149 kg. Your Lordship, I was local taxi driver. My cousin brother accompanied me, and 2 persons who hired the taxi may be involved or not may be involved. But local taxi was hired and I was doing my business for the purpose of my livelihood. Your Lordship, thereafter bail application was filed, but since it was commercial quantity, we moved the bail application. Your Lordship, we were waiting for 180 days period. Your Lordship, on 17/11/2023, a period of 178 days was completed. 178 days. Your Lordship, the learned trial court should have remanded the accused persons for 2 more days to complete 180 days. And on 19/11/2023, 180 days was completed. On 19/11, it was on Sunday. Your Lordship, on Monday, these accused persons were not produced. So they were handicapped in filing even oral application for grant of default bail. On Sunday, they were not produced before the deputy magistrate. So on Monday,
it doesn't matter even if
yes,
they are not produced, they
yes,
could be in custody.
Yes,
but they could have engaged a counsel.
Yes, Your Lordship. So on Monday, Your Lordship, they filed the application through the council on Monday, on 20. Your Lordship, the application was placed before the registering authority for registering. It was not registered, and it was advised to approach the learned trial court. Thereafter, the petition will be registered on 20th Monday. I filed, since there was cases going on, so after some time the petition was placed. It was later put up before the learned special judge. Your Lordship, it was kept for some time, and thereafter it was returned, the application, without registering and without hearing, stating that, Your Lordship, 180 days has not yet been completed. On 20/11/2023, it was only 170 days as per the calculation. My submission was that, Your Lordship, that 180 days is concluded because the period of remand, the date of remand has to be included while calculating the period 180 days.
So When was the charge sheet filed?
Your Lordship, later on, Your Lordship, we were not aware. Later on, it was just, we came to know that they are in the process of filing the charge sheet on 28 itself. My petition was returned. So, as of now, on 1st December also, Your Lordship, the case was put up. We wanted to see the record, but we were not allowed, Your Lordship. So, we don't know as of now, Your Lordship, whether when the charge sheet was filed, no copies was supplied. Normally in custom cases, Your Lordship.
You have not received copy of the charge sheet?
No, yes, Your Lordship, no receipt. Because normally in custom cases, Your Lordship, then they file final complaint. They used to file, and then and there they give the copy also. Unlike in police cases where the charge sheet has to be prepared by the court. But here, till now, Your Lordship, nothing has been given to us, and our application was also not. Your Lordship, I have calculated the days also for easy reference, Your Lordship. I'll just.
So basically, your contention here would be on the on the issue of a default bail.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And you were entitled to default bail at the relevant point of time.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Which was
not considered.
Considered.
And date of remand has to be included, Your Lordship, while calculating the 180 days period.
Are the LCT courts were called for? The courts come? When the charge sheet was filed, you can just. Details. In the order sheet dated order of 20th November, my lord, it is reflected that the charge sheet has been filed on 2011, my lord.
2011.
2011.
So now, please do the calculation. Is this, Mr. Pony, give him a copy.
I have given it.
So you were arrested on which date? On 24th?
24/5.
So that means on 19th,
11.
it becomes 180.
180.
Oh, so if it is filed on 20th, then
yes.
Some interpretation will be required, my lord.
Interpretation, I think only on what Mr. Pandit has said, only on the date, whether 24th will be counted as day 1 or 25th.
Well, that is one thing, my lord. And because 19th was Sunday, my lord, so charge sheet can only be filed on the working day.
It makes no difference.
It will not matter.
There's nothing in the statute which say that if it falls on a Sunday, it will, the
it has to be excluded.
The following day will be counted.
I'll just
And in any case, even if it is, you see, I think we all know.
Yes, Your
even if it is a Sunday, criminal courts are always open.
Yes, Your Lord.
But in this case, I think the Sanjay Dutt case is very important, my lord.
Yes.
Film star Sanjay Dutt, his case deals with
the
calculation of this remand period.
Then we'll have a look at that.
Come up tomorrow, my lord. I can just look for some reasons.
We'll have a look at that. I think now, we're only on the issue of.
So the records, the facts, there are no dispute, my lord.
Arrested
on 24/5.
It has to be included, Your Lordship. I have citation. I have placed, Your Lordship, 2017.
You give him a copy.
Yes.
Have you given them?
Citation.
Let them respond.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So we'll take it up tomorrow.
Yes, Your Lordship.
The lower court records as called for has been produced for this court. However, on prayer made by the parties seeking to punish certain authorities in this regard, that is adjourned and is now posted to be heard on 6th. So tomorrow.
Daily course list, item number 1.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, the conducting counsel has some personal difficulty, Your Lordship. I pray that this matter may be listed for hearing after vacation.
What is this matter about?
Your Lordship, with regard to the regularization of service, Your Lordship.
This matter can be disposed of. I think the state is called upon to furnish some information.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, have you done so?
Your Lordship, we have the instructions.
You say the status of the petitioner as regard her RCW status from the year 2003 is being processed?
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship,
In what sense?
my apologies, Your Lordship. Actually, the conducting counsel in this matter, both the conducting counsel, Mr. K.P. Bhattacharjee and Z.E. Nonkanri, they're currently not available, Your Lordship. I think it'll be better if they'll be in a better position to explain the matter, Your Lordship.
Yes, you have assisted the court. You have, as
As
called
per
for,
this
you have.
letter, Your Lordship, it is being processed, Your Lordship, with the Personnel and AR department. And it's pending, Your Lordship. But it has come into effect on 20th/9/2023 and not as claimed by the petitioner, Your Lordship.
What do you mean by being processed? Like,
It's pending, Your Lordship.
then how long it will take?
Your Lordship, I don't have that instruction, Your Lordship. My apologies.
Are you willing to consider the request, the prayer of the petitioner? There's the main thing.
Yes,
You say so, as my lord has already opened that. What is the use of keeping this matter pending?
Unnecessarily, you see, this matters, they keep dragging on because, on some pretext or the other. You come with adjournment, I'm sick, matter adjourned. But you should look at the facts and circumstances of the case, look at the progress of the case, see what is required to be done.
Miss Nonkanri is appearing in this case.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Miss Nonkanri Zahaba is appearing.
Yes, Your Lordship.
She was there, I
Your
saw her.
Lordship, she's on legs, Your Lordship.
My lord, His Lordship, may kindly have order dated 12/10/2023, my lord.
Yes, this is what I'm reading.
My lord, there was a clarification which we have to seek, my lord. So, my lord, based on this, what happened here, my lord, is that the petitioner were not clearly identified by the previous letter that from which date the effect of RCW was to be given to confer to the petitioner here, my lord, the appellant. So, my lord, the clarification we have, my lord, which we have submitted today, here, my lord, we have, the department has conferred RCW, my lord, it is clear, and that will be for a date of 20 September 2023, my lord. The issue here, my lord, before lordship, is that the petitioner's prayer is from the date of joining or when he was 2003, my lord. So, however, we are saying that it will be from the date from which the letter has been issued. There is no dispute as to the conferment of RCW, my lord. But the date of conferment is what the petitioner is before your lordship.
Exactly, we are only on the date, whether it's applicable from 2003 or 2023. Now here, what you are saying is that it's being processed, so we don't know what is being processed. Whether it's being processed as to identify the date of the when the petitioner or the appellant is entitled, or nothing is clear.
2003 is the one which is not in the process.
Yeah, 2003.
In the meantime, they have asked for time and all. They should have done it. think this seems very vague. You come up with a more detailed
Yes,
report.
Your Lordship. Your Lordship, the letter itself is very confusing, Your Lordship.
Now you're saying
So we'll come with proper instructions, Your Lordship.
heard Miss and a counsel for petition for the appellant. Also heard Miss I Lunga, Leonard G, who in compliance with this court's order dated 12/10/2023 has furnished a copy of communication dated 25th October 2023 sent by the Chief Engineer PWD Roads to the concerned government advocate. On going through the contents of the said communication, this court could not make out as to there is no clarity as to how the case of the petition of the appellant has been dealt with by the concerned department, particularly with regard to her status under the RCW scheme, whether it is effective as on 2003 or 2023. Be that as it may, the Leonard GA has submitted that the state respondent may be allowed to file a detailed report in this matter. How long?
Your Lordship, 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
We'll fix a date. As prayed for, list this matter on 19th.
Obliged, Your Lordship.